Hi, grade 8. Welcome to your special triangles lesson. We're going to go over the note that hopefully you've read by now. So I'm just going to get you to film that question there. So at the bottom of the note, it says, use the Pythagorean relationship to determine the following unknown lengths. Then find the area of each shape. So I'm going to actually do these two with you and see if that helps. So the first one is here. I'm going to draw it here. So good idea for you to draw it too, actually. So we got a equilateral triangle, which we know because 1, 2, 3. So they only give us one measurement, 7 centimeters. So the question is, they want you to get the area of this. Well, you need the height of this triangle in order to get it, because we know that the base is 7, right? Base is 7 because they're all the same. But you need the base times the height divided by 2. I don't have the height. So how am I going to get that height, grade 8? I'm going to use a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Because if you notice, I'm just going to cover that, I've created a right triangle. Okay? So a, b, c, if you just look at that. Okay? So a squared we don't have. We're looking for a. A will actually become our height. A squared plus, what's b squared? Well, it's not 7, classic grade 8 mistake. It's not 7, it's half of 7, which is 3.5, isn't it? 3.5 squared. So 3.5 times 3.5. And then we have this one, which is 7 squared. Okay? Then we've got a squared plus, wow, 3.5 times 3.5. Figure that quickly out in your head. Can you do that one? And then we'll go equals, 7 times 7 is 49. I have my trusty assistant figuring out 3.5 times 3.5 because you guys aren't here to do it for me. So we have a squared plus, so it's 12.25, right? Good. So now to get a, what do we have to do? We got to go a squared equals 49 minus 12.25, because this guy's going to come over to the other side, as we know. So we do that on the calculator, and we have, 49 minus 12.25, or 12.5, 49 minus 12.25 equals 36.75. A squared equals 36.75. Now remember the classic grade 8 mistake, guys? That's obviously not the measurement of this. That's asinine. That doesn't make sense, right? It can't be that big. But remember, we always have to get the square root. So we get the square root of that guy. So let's see if I can get the square root on this calculator. We'll go like that. Nope, that ain't it. Let's see. We'll go 36.75. And we'll do square root, which is there, and it's about 6.06. So A equals 6.06 centimeters, it looks like. That's 6.06 centimeters. Now you're laughing, guys, because now it's a really easy question. We're just trying to get the area of this triangle. We just found that the height is 6.06. The base we know is 7. So it becomes 7 times 6.06 divided by 2. Let's do it. 7 times 6.06 equals that, 42.42, decimal 42 divided by 2 is 21.21. So my area equals 21.21 centimeters squared, or just 21 if you don't want a decimal. Okay, anyone gonna cry? Probably. Okay, we'll do another one. No worries, it's tough. Can you just film that for 1 sec? So right here, we have an isosceles triangle. How do I know it's an isosceles triangle? Because of those 2 dashes. So that's 5 and that's 8. Okay, we're gonna do it again, my friends. I'm gonna draw it out. Here I go, I'm drawing it out on the sheet. Yes, and I got 5 centimeters and 8 centimeters. First thing I have to do if I wanna get the area of this triangle is I gotta find the height. So now I've created a right triangle, so I can A, B, C, right? So I'm going to get that height using the Pythagorean theorem. A squared I don't have. A squared is always going to be that height, plus B squared. B is not 8, my friends. We're only doing half the triangle, so therefore it's 4, equals 5 squared. A squared plus 16 equals 25. A squared equals, bring that over, 25 minus 16. A squared equals 9. Is A 9? No. A is the square root of 9. So A equals 3 meters, actually. I did the wrong measurement, didn't I? Yeah. So A equals 3 meters. So this guy, this height now is 3 centimeters or meters, which is lovely. That's a nice number. That's a bit easier. So base times height divided by 2 to get your area. My base is 8. It's the whole thing. My height is 3, which we just found, divided by 2. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12 meters squared. Okay? This is the hardest lesson, friends, and this is the last lesson of this. So if you're having trouble, go over this one and go over this one. And or email, you know that you can email, you know that your parents can Remind 101 me, or I think that's it. But I'm happy to help more. But keep watching this video, and it makes more sense as you repeat it. Okay, thank you guys. Ciao.